Today, actually, day 4 of the trial. And of course, each of these that we have been at, that we have covered as they have gotten to day 4, each one has lasted for hours as Corpus Christi City Council chambers turned into a courtroom, with the mayor, as we talked to her about just a moment ago, facing her fellow council members as they deliberated and would eventually have to vote on those charges against her.
Yeah, it would have had to take 5 votes to remove the mayor. On neither of the 3 charges, as we saw, did they ever reach the full 5 when it came to that removal vote. Now, we did mention that we have team coverage. Ryan Hopper has been out there as well. He joins us now as a part of that from City Hall. And Ryan, you got some reaction immediately following the conclusion of this hearing tonight.
Mike, Leslie, I certainly did, and there's plenty of reaction because after 4 days of a heated trial, we finally have a verdict. Mayor Paulette Guajardo will be suspended for 30 days, but not removed. All 3 removal counts failing by at least 2 votes. There was 3 separate questions here, so I'm essentially going to call them counts. That's what the jury, which was the rest of City Council, was asked to deliberate on. That is what ended up happening. They all failed by at least 2 votes. The vote that ultimately suspended her was passed on the question of fraud. The first question, that passed 5-1. Councilman Mark Scott, the only one on council who supported the mayor through every vote today, believing that the petitioners did not meet the burden of proof to remove the mayor for the first time in Corpus Christi history.
So personally, I didn't think the petitioners met the standard necessary to remove or reprimand or suspend. So I voted my conscience, respect the other council members' position. I think the good news in all this is we didn't remove the mayor. I think it's sad that we suspended her. I also don't think it's over yet. I think that there's still litigation to follow, because I've always been concerned about this juror witness issue, and I think that's yet to be resolved.
14 calls before and as Councilman Scott alluded to there could be a future legal action. Dr. Bill Chris telling me earlier that on state constitutional grounds, there could be further legal action from Paulette Guajardo and her legal team. But ultimately, in the more immediate future, as everyone at home knows, we have elections here in Corpus Christi and nationwide in early November, and that will be ultimately where the public, the court of public opinion, will decide the future of Mayor Paulette Guajardo.